So let's start with the hot topic.
Okay, we put this down.
So again, this hot topic is brought to you guys by Hills Brothers Cappuccino. Hashtag Cap the Night. Let's see. Go ahead. Go for it.
Anyways, hot topic. I don't know. Taylor Swift, I love you, and I would love to be in your group of girls. Doesn't it seem like Taylor Swift has like the best group of girlfriends, and they come on stage with her, and she does all this stuff? Well, rumor has it there's one girl, and I can't remember who her name is, so somebody might want to Google it.
Is she outside?
She's outside. And she wants to become one of Taylor Swift's like gang of girls so she can hang with them. And you know what? It's a very interesting topic because as I'm an empty nester now, my kids have all grown up and are out of the house, and my whole girlfriend network used to be the people I'd see through the kids at the sports games, or if you move or things change in your life. Like, how do you find your group of girls, or how do you develop a new group of girls to have a girls' night in?
Well, how do you know? Does she know that there's an outsider? Because maybe she's not aware.
Well, apparently now she does, because if I read about it, you know she does. But yeah, that's true. How do you know?
What would you do? I mean, what would you? I'm terrible at that. That's why I stay in the computer and stalk everybody. But what would?
Well, but here's the thing. I mean,
Here's my friend.
I have two schools of thought. I have one, my friend group. I made them on they're my friends that we started with the kids, but then they were on the train. I call them the 848. So we meet at 8:48, and your train friends are your friends that you're, and then we became social friends and have been like best friends ever since.
Okay.
But if I'm trying to get into a friend group, and then all of a sudden I find that I wasn't invited to something through Facebook, guess what you said yesterday was unfriend day? Thanks for not inviting me, because I don't want to be in your friend group.
That's hard. How do you become friends?
Well, you don't force yourself. I mean, if you have to try that hard, do you really want to be in there?
No.
But if you moved into a new neighborhood, that's how do you, I guess you can knock on someone's door and.
Or why don't you be the conduit that brings the friends together? I mean, back in my day, not that I'm dating myself, Longaberger baskets, Pampered Chef parties, but you would be one of those gals that would have one of those parties, and you could invite your neighborhoods. You had a party.
Yes, at my house.
Which I felt so honored. A lot of times, the people who are being invited to that party are so honored to be included.
I don't think I've had a party since.
To buy. But what?
I haven't had a party since. It's been years.
Did I ruin it for you?
No. I'm so busy, and I really am like such a homebody, and I get home and I just want to crash and wear this bathrobe. But the thing is, I think everybody should come over in your bathrobe.
Okay.
So yeah.
When's the party again?
I really don't want to feel like I need to like clean the house and like get everything ready.
Well,
the pressure is so high.
You know what, the other thing too, though, if you've just moved to a neighborhood, even you can ask your realtor. Some neighborhoods have their neighborhood association.
True.
Right near our house, they have, it's called Wilmot Woods, and they have parties, they have festivals on the green, they have all kinds of things so that they're bringing people within your community together.
Yeah.
And I think it's you have to ask, is that, and then it's the friend group, the kids, and then finally by the end you discover, I don't want to be friends anymore, I'm going to be friends with my circle.
True.
How about you?
I don't know what I do. I just show up. No, I don't crash parties. No. But what's the hardest part for me? Since I still have a little daughter, there are those kid parties. And sometimes it's so hard to try to throw a party. There's invites that are only girls are invited, or only boys. And then you'll get a message from another parent saying, like, why is my child not invited? It's always a hard topic to, like, deal with. And, as much as you try to get your child to go out there and making sure that she's, milling around group, sometimes it's harder for parents, too, because not only you're thinking about yourself being part of the parent group, but you think of your child, is she being friendly enough to her group? So, I don't know. That's really, really hard.
MJ had the funniest story that I'm going to tell about your mom. Was a Tupperware lady.
I hope she's not watching.
But yes,
that's right.
Because her mom would throw these Tupperware parties because she just wanted a nice excuse to have her
was a
girlfriends.
Tupperware lady. You know, what do you call those back then, right?
That was it.
But she's never sold one.
She
But
had
she
the party.
throws them because
That's
it's
hilarious.
fun and people show up and they have parties and it's
They didn't
hilarious.
buy
because-
anything?
No, she buys her own stuff just so she could stay in the.
So
Tupperware
MJ's house
club.
is filled with
So
Tupperware.
yes, we have tons of Tupperware because she loves being with the other group of women. You know.
Wait a minute.
I think
Whenever
it's-
I go to a party that involves clothing or jewelry, I always feel like I should buy
Right.
something.
Well, I think
Even
this is
all these
back
people-
then, if you think about it. I think now there's, you know, we think more about that kind of stuff. But I
Right.
think people just, you know, have fun and come. And I don't think she even tells people it's a Tupperware party. She just brings out all of Tupperware clothes. But, you know, you don't see her selling. And, you know, that's a conversation we've had before. I'm like, what? I don't sell stuff. I just
Tweet with us. Use the hashtag Chicagonista Live. Tweet with us if you've given a candle party or longer burger basket or what are the hot parties these days? I'm throwing this out to my live audience here.
Jewelry parties.
Park Lane Jewelry.
Park
which
Lane Jewelry.
Julian will be on.
And that's why we have you here today.
Yeah.
There's some, and there's some nasty ones out there too. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I know those parties.
Oh, come on. You don't tell me you guys have never been.
I actually.
Don't lie.
And Nancy felt pressured to buy. What did you get?
I've never been. I've
First
never
of all,
been.
you don't even know what I'm talking about. I just said nasty. So,
Wait, who's hosting these things?
Right?
There are, right, girls? Aren't there a lot of those like
sex toy party.
Parties.
That's it.
Yeah.
We are online, so we can see.
I didn't want to say sex parties. I think you got to say sex.
That's a whole different kind of.
Yeah, that's a
not the
whole-
nasty party that I'm talking about. No, that's extra nasty.
I thought you meant nasty as in unfriendly.
Oh, look at Nancy.
Where all the nasty girls go.
That's so mean.
Well, no matter what type of party you have, we've got prize packages you can win because really, this Hills Brother is going to get you through the whole season because it is the official cozy season. Now we have our robes, we have our coffee, we've got some great food, and we have another hot topic.
Okay, what's the next
All
topic?
right, and I'm kind of experiencing this myself, but listen to Justin Timberlake. So you've got, you think, I got it bad, poor Justin, right? So you got Justin Timberlake and his wife, Jessica Biel. They just had their first baby. Now it's going to be first baby's Christmas. Like, where do you go? What do you do? Now, they could probably fly everybody into some
Yeah.
resort, but we deal with that all the time now, the splitting of families. And now that my kids are getting older and they have significant others, I'm like heartbroken and I'm trying to create like the best appetizers and desserts so I can get somebody over for some of that time. But that's how do you split between families? Does anybody have a suggestion?
I don't
You
know,
have family all over the world. What do
I'm
you do?
in California, and now it's complicated because my daughter is going to be. It's a really long story. I don't want to get into it.
Wait a minute. What did you say? We're not really done yet.
My daughter's on. My daughter's a cheerleader at Ohio State. She made the national team, so she's training throughout the holiday season for the national cheer championships. And then Ohio State may be in the national championship. So it's all
There goes
complicated.
Thanksgiving.
So we can't do Thanksgiving or Christmas. We don't know where we're going to be. We're just going to like go wherever she is.
Oh, you are?
Yeah. What about the son?
My son's going to come out too, so it's just crazy.
Well,
but
what
we
do you
won't see
guys
the rest
do?
of the family.
Anybody?
It's very
Any
complicated.
dilemma?
We had that very same situation.
Yeah.
We took the turkey on the road.
Turkey on the road.
Cheerleading competition.
Yeah.
You know, we'll do
I know the whole cheer mom drill is crazy, and when it comes to national championship team, it's like they train throughout the holidays.
Oh my God.
It's crazy.
What do you do, Cheryl? You're talking.
We split it, so we do holidays on different days. It doesn't matter what day it is. So I'm taking my kids up to Michigan to spend the time with my parents, then coming home on Thanksgiving to spend time with my in-laws.
So they go Michigan and then they come back.
Yeah, but we do. It doesn't have to be on the date. It's about
I-
who you're with and celebrating the season together.
I saw somebody posting that they did Thanksgiving. I think they're doing it tonight. They're doing Thanksgiving tonight with their family,
Oh.
and then they're doing another Thanksgiving So, I mean, that's good. You can never have enough turkey.
Well, see, in my situation, my parents are snowbirds, so they fly down to Florida in October. So I tried, I think the first year that my mom, usually I do the holidays with them, and I helped my mom, but I didn't do all of it. And then I tried, I think for 1 year to do it, and I almost had a nervous breakdown. So I said, there's no more Thanksgiving at our house. So we go to our friends, which my husband's very good friend, and my mother-in-law actually goes there because she's friends with them too.
It's
we
so
see them.
complicated, really. The older you get, the older your kids get, it gets so complicated. And nasty.
And if you're related to MJ, you have the best Thanksgiving because her husband makes how many turkeys?
3 turkey dinners every year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So he makes one for our family, our immediate family, one for his brother's family, and one for my parents.
He's amazing.
So he loves it, and he's tired, but he loves it, and he does it every year. So
You know what the
thanks, husband.
the bottom line is,
Thanks, husband.
families figure out what they need to do because the bottom line is, it's all about family and not about the food. And I think in the end, everyone figures it out, and
Yeah, what works for
And
your
you're still
family.
thankful
I mean, because
for
when my
what you
kids were
have.
younger, my husband's family was in California, and every year, of course, my family's here, so we spend it with our family every year. So there's a part of me like, oh, I feel so bad. We don't spend time with our parents. One year, we decided to go to California, but Christmas spirit all around. Then boom, you land in LA at 70 degrees. We're like, what happened to Christmas? So I think he even felt it, like the kid. It's hard when you let go of that spirit, and then your kids are right there, like they're not even into this stuff anymore. And so I think my husband decided, no, we're staying in the snow next year. So
Well,
made it easy for us.
These have been hot topics, really fun topics. And again, thank you so
Yeah.
much. Really, the Hills Brothers Coffee, I've been cooking with them the last
Yeah, you
couple
can
days
cook
and
with
drinking
it.
with
Who
them.
knew?
And so many different flavors: French vanilla, salted caramel, English toffee, double mocha, and more. Actually, because I think I have like a white. I think I found like a white
salted
mocha.
caramel.
Yeah.
It's very good.
Yeah.
So this season, get cozy. It's your girlfriends really that do keep you grounded and keep you together. And
You know what I love about this? This is the kind of party where it's real friends. Like you get cozied up, you sit down.
Yeah.
You can have fun with just like something hot and just sit down and just chat the night away. That's the kind of girls' night and I like.
You've got it.
Thank you, Hills Brothers.
Okay.
All right. Well, and if you're like me and you need an excuse, so people will actually come to your house.
What do you mean?
I feel like I have a buzzer here for Beth.
No, that's for Bunko. How many Bunko players do we have in the house?
I have to confess.
Wait, am I that old?
I don't know how to play bunco.
I don't either.
Yeah, what is bunco?
What is bunco?
What just happened?
Are you?
What is bunco?
Seriously, what's bunco?
Oh my God, Bunko is so easy.
What is it?
Because you can play and drink at the same
Oh.
time. Because you just have to get 3 dice in the row. And so you can see there are 3 6s, 3 1s. And every time you get 3 of the same dice, you go,
Bunco.
Bunko!
And you drink.
And you drink sometimes. Anyways, that's a story for
Or
another
just
day.
hot.
Or you just drink, exactly.
All right, maybe our January show will do a major big Bunko
Bunko
party.
Oh my God. Well, did you ever see the video of the guy who drinks wine and like complains on BuzzFeed? Have you seen that one?
yes.
Yeah.
I love that. So you guys have to do that.
You can't complain when you're
Drunk
drinking
guy,
wine.
right.
Everything's good.
Right. It gets better as the show, as it goes on. Right.